This week on JambarTV, we'll talk about the fire on the first day in Ward Beecher. Then we'll discuss students' resolutions for the new year. We'll also talk about men's and women's basketball games over the winter break.
Hello and welcome into JambarTV. I'm Caitlin McCarthy.
And I'm Scott Chittock.
On the first day of classes, a fire erupted on Ward Beecher Planetarium's roof when roofing crews attempted to repair one area. The fire started around 12:30 p.m. on January 9th, according to Youngstown Fire Department's battalion chief, and said the fire was initially harder for crews to get to.
Well, it was just hard getting to it. We had guys inside on the catwalk that goes around that big dome inside. It was just hard getting to it and getting a hole cut in that metal roof outside, trying to get it before it ran up, and it had already run up vertically by the time we got here. But we were able to hold it to this be the east side of the planetarium.
Extensive damage can be seen to Beecher's roof. Engineer Kurt Spivey voiced concern over electronics inside.
They're going to have to replace the entire roof. We've got water damage and smoke damage, we know, but we don't know how it affected the Starball or the video system or the sound system. We were just getting back. We lost a lot of our schedule last January due to Omicron. This year we have a fire.
A class of almost 90 students was in progress when the fire broke out. There were no injuries. The planetarium and its events will be closed until further notice.
As the Ward Beecher Planetarium fire was being extinguished on Monday, students and staff evacuated quickly. Many from inside the building expressed being confused, nervous, and concerned as they exited. Students such as junior physics and astronomy major Amanda Keaton gathered around the scene, feeling heartbroken as one of their favorite classrooms went up in flames.
I really hope that it's able to get fixed well enough that we can still have some shows by the end of the spring semester. It would be nice to see that open up again and get some donations and some money coming in for the planetarium, because it is a really big part of our major, so it's really sad to see all this happen for us.
Students in Ward Beecher returned to classes on Tuesday, but the future for the planetarium remains uncertain. For more updates, head to the planetarium's Facebook page.
Back in December, President Tressel participated in his final Board of Trustees meeting. Elizabeth Koss has more.
A heartfelt presence loomed over the Board of Trustees December 9th as President Tressel reflected back on his accomplishments as president. He took time to address the media and even those watching from home about his appreciation for having served in his position. John Jackiebeck said how honored he was to have worked with Tressel over his duration.
Jim put some of there were listed about 20 of them, and there probably could have added another 20 of all the things he really set goals for when he came here back in 2014, and for the most part he accomplished those goals. And some of the big things that he really wanted to do was increase the retention rate, which we did, increase the graduation rate, which we did, the fundraising, and he was a key component of that with the Paul McFadden and the YSU Foundation Board.
Jackiebeck also spoke after the meeting had adjourned and said that Tressel's legacy is more than a one-time footprint at the university.
The foundation that he has set forth and some of these goals that he's accomplished going forward, these are still going to be obviously in place and in play for the next several years and hopefully decades. And so it's just a matter of everybody appreciating that going forward. And I think they will. I mean, being somebody who's been here for 25 years, between being a football coach and a president, his legacy will go on forever.
The board also approved a resolution to make renovations and changes to Kilcawley Center. We'll be following updates on that story within the coming weeks. Reporting for the Jambar, I'm Elizabeth Koss.
YSU's Sokolov Honors College has recently received recognition by the National Collegiate Honors Council for their joint transcribathon with the University of Texas in Arlington. Julie Senafani, founder of the Transcribing Club, explained how she felt about the recognition and what it means for the university.
Just to be honored at that level is just so amazing for the Honors College, because we've done so many wonderful things here, and I don't think we could have done it without the support of our Honors College.
For more information about the Honors College, visit their website.
With students across the U.S. returning to both school and college, COVID cases were reported on the rise out of Ohio and Pennsylvania. The CDC has Mahoning, Trumbull, and Columbiana counties in Ohio and Mercer County in Pennsylvania listed as high community levels. It has been recommended to wear masks, social distance in areas with high community spread, and the CDC also suggests if you're feeling sick with any symptoms of COVID-19, get tested. YSU offers free at-home testing kits for students, faculty, and staff. These can be found in Cushwa Hall in rooms 2214 and 2303.
YSU is moving forward with a proposed Gen Ed certification program that will go into effect fall 2024. The program will allow students a chance to obtain certifications outside of their intended major and minor. YSU Associate Provost Jennifer Pintar explains why the school is revising the Gen Ed program.
What we established earlier in this fall was university-wide learning outcomes, is what we called them, instead of universal learning outcomes. And that was passed by Academic Senate. And from that, we have strategies, revised general education requirements to reflect those learning outcomes that were approved by Senate.
The certificates can only be earned or awarded at YSU. YSU hopes this program will set an example for other schools to model after. For more information, go to the YSU website.
Mogg Library will be phasing out their microfilm collections in spring 2023 due to maintenance costs, declining interest, and staff retirements. For more on the story, Jambar reporter Christopher Gillette.
Microforms are historical documents like newspapers, advertisements, and literature which have been reproduced as technical photographs. They come in many forms, including microfilm reels and microfiche plastic sheets. Rebecca Moore, the manager of information literacy and assessment at Mogg, said that it has been hard to maintain the collection after staff retirements.
Staffing has really gone down. It can be difficult just to keep the building open sometimes. So, whenever anybody retires, it's a big deal for us.
According to co-director Christine Adams, interest in the collection has remained static and low.
In the fiscal year from July 21st to June 2022, we had 18. July 2020 to June 2021, 19. The year prior, which was going into non-COVID, before COVID, there were 24. The year before that, 2018 to 19, there were 18.
Co-director Anna Torres said that it is also expensive to maintain the collection.
The equipment is older, so the concern is also the replacement cost of the equipment. The public library, who we collaborate with, have much better equipment, more equipment, and they have dedicated staff.
Mogg has held numerous collections, including the New York Times and the Vindicator, which are still available through the Public Library of Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley. The collection will be available on the third floor of Mogg until the end of the semester. The collections will be donated to various other libraries and institutions. Alongside that, students can still request interlibrary loans. If you have any questions, please contact Anna Torres or Christine Adams. For JambarTV, I'm Christopher Gillette.
This winter has definitely been one of the warmest, but will that continue? Zundi, how's the weather looking for this week?
Today is pretty brutal with a mix of rain and snow. Make sure bundle up with your coats, hats, and gloves. The rest of this weekend will be dry and cold. I'll have a more detailed report after the break.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience. Or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and JambarTV. YSU's Communication Department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm Y and proud.
Hello and welcome back to JambarTV. I'm Zonde Smith and this is your weekly weather forecast. Let's take a look at this weekend's radar. Today, we're seeing a mix of snow and rain, coupled with winds as fast as 30 miles per hour, making conditions outside difficult to travel through. Tonight, we'll see about 1 to 3 inches of snow. The clouds and wind speeds will stick around throughout the night. Saturday morning will be cloudy, but the sun will break through around midday. Fortunately, we won't see any rain or snow. Saturday night, the conditions will remain the same with a low chance of rain. Sunday will be mostly cloudy with a low chance for rain, coupled with mild wind speeds. Sunday night, those conditions will stay the same. Now, let's take a look at my 4-day forecast. Today, the high will reach 32. Along with the showers, you'll want to watch out for ice because the low will drop to 23 degrees. Saturday will be our coldest day, with the high only reaching 27 that will drop to a freezing 19 degrees. Sunday will be warmer with a high of 35 and a low of 28. Monday will be our warmest day with a high of 43. It will remain around the same temp throughout the day. That's it for this week's weather forecast, but you'll want to stick around because Reagan Hilton will be back with Student Life.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm Y and proud.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex and I'm Y and proud.
Welcome back to JambarTV. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Reagan Hilton. As the new year rolls in, the spring semester has also begun. Students have expressed how they are feeling for the new semester. Cadence Fedkoff, a freshman majoring in mechanical engineering, said she was excited to be back on campus.
Very excited. I've been looking forward to being back on it. It's comfortable being here and I enjoy it. Look forward to it every day.
Along with the students' excitement, Student Activities held Welcome Week events. Carolyn Jesko, Assistant Director of Programming for Student Activities, said the week is made to engage students with campus and others.
A great opportunity for students to feel a sense of community on campus and feel connected to other individuals, to the campus, feel supported, make new friends. learn about themselves or a certain topic, like the Martin Luther King observance event that we have, like the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, and kind of step outside your comfort zone.
More information is for future events, go to Student Activities website. 2023 has YSU saying New Year, New Me. Jambar reporter Molly Burke has more on goal-setting traditions.
With a new semester, many are making goals for 2023. Whether it be for a healthier lifestyle or academic success, students and staff are making their New Year's resolutions.
Some students are planning to get more involved on campus. Freshman forensic science major Sophie Pye said she is hoping to branch out more in 2023.
I'm in a couple clubs, but I haven't really interacted too much with them. I also joined a sorority, and they're all really cool, and I think I'd like to get to know them better and maybe become better friends with them.
Other students are resolving to stay focused this semester. Freshman dental hygiene major Tori Taylor said she set goals to stay motivated throughout the school year.
My typical goal is kind of like the basic, just eating healthy and working out more, and then definitely just working on studying and getting adapted to the new college life.
In 2018, NPR reported that a third of New Year's resolutions involve health-related goals. Dina Fabry, fitness and wellness coordinator at Campus Recreation, said there are resources for those who plan on hitting the gym.
We actually offer personal training where a personal trainer will take you out in the facility and show you how to operate equipment, and maybe you have those goals in mind but you don't know how to achieve them. That personal trainer will help you do that. Or we do have Group X classes, so Group X classes are free and unlimited with a membership, so you can go to as many of those as you'd like, and again, those are going to help you achieve your goals. Or you can just come in here and work out on your own.
For JambarTV, I'm Molly Burke.
A popular New Year's resolution may be to pick up a new hobby, and that could be fencing. The fencing club at YSU is looking to add new members. Anyone can join regardless of experience. The fencing club doesn't compete in any tournaments, but focuses on building community and having fun. Jamie Beasley, the social media coordinator for the fencing club, joined last semester. She said trust is an important part of fencing.
So we do a lot of actually team building activities, as much as you think oh, you're just sparring with each other doing combat. You have to actually trust the people that are stabbing you and attempting to assault you.
For more information on the fencing club, go to their Instagram. The McDonough Museum of Art will feature 5 exhibits January 20th to March 4th, and one of those will be the museum's first virtual reality exhibit. The Possible Actuals World of Building and Landscape is curated by art professor Dana Sperry, featuring 3 different artists.
So we'll have 3 artists in one gallery, and there will be TVs displaying what people can see in the headset, so people will be able to actually participate.
4 other exhibits will also be available for viewing during McDonough's operating hours from Tuesday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Go to McDonough's website for times and dates of exhibits and lectures. Scholastic art contest submissions by local high school students can be seen decorating the 4th floor hall and the Solomon Ray Gallery in Bliss Hall. 342 students in grades 7 through 12 submitted 509 pieces of artwork. High school art teacher Josh McMillan hopes this contest will help students figure out what path they want to take in their lives. An awards ceremony will take place January 28th at 11 a.m. in the Ford Theater. The top 5 students' artwork.
Maybe I can do something with this. This gives them a little bit of direction.
The top 5 students' artwork move on to the national level in New York to compete. You want to stick around because Austin Caroline will be in the studio with sports.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud. You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back to JambarTV. I'm Austin Caroline. Let's get right into this week's sports. The men's basketball team completed a 4-game homestand at the Beagley Center December 29th through January 7th. During the stretch, 2 players reached 1,000 career points. Jambar reporter John Ostapowicz has more.
The men's basketball team went to work defeating Cleveland State University on December 29th, 85-71. The Penguins' offense was led by a historic performance from senior Brandon Rush, recording 21 points and reaching his 1,000th career point. The win marks the first time that the Penguins have defeated Cleveland State since 2020 and solidifies the 45th all-time win against the Vikings. With the momentum on the Penguins' side, the men looked poised to secure another home victory, but fell short against Purdue Fort Wayne on December 31st, 76-71. With the loss, Calhoun commented on how the Mastodons have turned their program around and have built a winning culture since coming into the Horizon League on July 1st, 2020.
I knew all along this year when we played them, it was going to be a tough game. I mean, that's the reality of it. There's 4th and 5th year guys playing together.
With the new year in full swing, the Penguins got back-to-back wins against Robert Morris on January 5th, 78-59, and IUPUI January 7th, 105-74. With the offense back on track, freshman John Lovelace Jr. paved the way for the Penguins with 16 points and a career-high 4 three-pointers. Cohill also etched a memorable milestone by recording his 1,000th career point in his college career.
Yeah, I knew. I mean, I wasn't really, trying to come out here and, I wasn't gunning to score it or anything like that, but I mean, it's good. I'm proud of myself to score 1,000, but it doesn't really matter. I had 10 assists today.
With the win, Youngstown State improves to 12-5 overall and 4-2 in Horizon League play. The men's basketball team traveled to Detroit, Michigan on January 12th, facing off against Detroit Mercy. For more information on the game, check out wiseqsports.com. Youngstown State is back in action January 14th against Oakland on the road at 3 p.m. You can watch and listen to the game on ESPN Plus and 570 WKBN. I'm John Ostapowicz for JambarTV.
Over break, the Youngstown State women's basketball team continued their Horizon League play, winning 4 of their 5 games and improving to 11-4 overall. The team's only loss came from Cleveland State University on December 29th, 2022 at home. After the loss, the Penguins bounced back with 3 straight wins, most recently against Oakland with an overtime victory of 68-67. The Penguins were led by 6th-year senior Megan Callahan, who had the game-tying free throws in the 4th quarter and also made the go-ahead free throw in overtime. Callahan finished with 13 points and 3 rebounds. The Penguins are now 5-1 in the Horizon League and 3rd overall. After the Oakland game, head coach John Barnes talked about what the Penguins need to do moving forward.
Weekend,
taught us a lot. The Oakland game was a very difficult game, went into overtime, and, we watched a lot of film on that, and I think the players learned a lot, and hopefully that makes us better for our next game.
The women's basketball team will continue conference play at home January 16th on MLK Day when they take on IUPUI at 7 p.m. The game can be listened to on 570 WKBN or watched on ESPN+. Swimming and diving made its return to the pools this year after a short break in December. Editor-in-Chief Elizabeth Koss followed the events.
The swimming and diving teams dived right into action this past weekend, including an event at Bigley Natatorium.
Starting on January 5th, the diving team hosted Duquesne and Niagara universities. Top scores came from the men and women alike. For the women, graduate student Kayla Rassman placed second in the 1-meter dive with 264.9 points and third in the 3-meter dive with 251.65. Sophomore Dasha Toth placed fifth in the 1-meter dive with 226.35 points. The men swept first in both events. Sophomore Ivan Iwanakis took first in the 1-meter with 262.15 points, and freshman Zachary Lau took first in the 3-meter with 274.7. Lau said he felt good about the day's scores and was happy to claim first in the 3-meter after a rocky 1-meter dive attempt.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot of my harder dives I'm starting to get a lot better at, so I need to work on them more and really iron out the kinks in my hard dives to get them really, really nice for the future competitions.
The swimming team made waves on the road and in the pool the following day, traveling to Pittsburgh to take on Duquesne and Niagara themselves. The men took first and second in the 400 medley. In first with a time of 3 minutes 27.53 seconds was the team of freshman James Slesser, sophomores Dominic Bono and Alexa Rodenovic, and junior Gavin Reddit. Rodenovic also took first in the 200 butterfly and placed second in the 50 backstroke. Turning over to the women, freshman Miriam Frass placed second in both the 500 and 1000 freestyle. She also placed fourth in the 200 free. Freshman Anna Kaczynska nabbed fourth place in both the 50 and 200 backstroke. Assistant coach Fang Ting Chen said consistency is what will make this team go to the next level.
Yeah, I would say pretty consistent. That's all matters for us for diving. Compared to last meet, yes, I would say still same level. That's diving. Sometimes you could do very good dives, sometimes not good. But again, it's all the consistency all matters. That's what we have been working on at practice.
The Penguins will hit the waters again on January 13th and 14th in Rochester, Michigan, to face off against conference opponents in Oakland and IUPUI.
Reporting for the Jambar, I'm Elizabeth Koss.
Now let's toss things back to Zonday for a quick weather recap.
Today will be brutal with freezing temps, snow, and high wind speeds, but the rest of the weekend's conditions will be mild.
That's all the time we have for Jambar TV. Stay safe, Penguins.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.